Alright, so some of y'all may be wondering what an HBCU is, or a PWI in that case actually. HBCU stands for Historically Black College and University. PWI stands for Predominantly White Institution. Now the difference between the two is kind of in the name obviously. So for PWIs, it's predominantly white. That's like your big state schools, usually University of Maryland, you know what I'm saying, UMaine, UConn, UCLA probably, I don't know. HBCUs, most of the student population is black, whether that's African American, from other countries, does not matter. With that being said, let's get into the reasons why I chose a HBCU over a PWI. Alright, so I have a list of about 5 things as to why I personally picked an HBCU over PWI. At the end of the video, I'll also be going onto my Instagram. I made a little post on there. Y'all should follow me on there if y'all want to like tune with how my mind works on the day-to-day. But that being said, let's get into the first one. All right, so first things first, which I can now officially confirm this as a fact, the social life is way better. As a young African-American male that grew up in America in the early 2000s, I have a deep love for hip-hop, R&B, rap, trap, all that, right? You go to a PWI, I might like a little bit. For me personally, everything I grew up listening to has carried over into, you know, the HBCU culture, which from experience, because I have been to PWI like functions or whatever, it's not the same. And that's no hate against, you know, PWI functions or whatever. I'm just saying, for me personally, I love my HBCU functions. Man, it was hot as hell outside. Anyways, next reason is HBCUs on average cost a lot less, right? You go to your typical PWI, you're paying $60, sometimes even $70,000. HBCUs without any scholarships or nothing for Howard, I think it's like 45, 46. Obviously, it's still not cheap, but on average, it is cheaper. Next thing, oh, hold on, focus. Next thing is the cultural diversity at a HBCU is like none other. I'm telling y'all, boys. Now, look, you think at a HBCU, oh, everybody's just black, which for the most part is true. Not everybody at HBCU is black. But there's black people that come from all over the world, man. I'm telling you. I know people from the Caribbean. I know people from all over the U.S. I know people from Switzerland. I know people from Africa, all over Africa. I know somebody from Nepal. Like, I'm telling you, brothers, people from everywhere, bro. It shows you how deep, you know, the diaspora can get for real. It's a beautiful thing. All right, so that goes into the next tip. And this one is a very big one. Now, it's a very safe learning environment for anybody to learn in, bro. At a HBCU, the teachers, they don't look at you different. All of them want to see you succeed. Like, it's a very family oriented. I don't know if I can say family oriented, but for the most part, as long as you like behave, obviously, like the professors want to see you win. They're not trying to drag you down, pick on you, nothing like that. I know for me personally, growing up in the U.S. public school system, like I got not picked on by teachers, but I would get it's you type shit. So you don't experience that at a HBCU, man. It's a nice change of pace. All right, for my personal final reason for this top 5 or whatever is, hold on, I gotta look at my notes. This is the only opportunity you will ever have in your whole life as an African American or just, you know, person of color in general, where you will be in a space where you're not the minority. Literally the only time, right? And I understand, like, after this, it's gonna be different. But when you go to a HBCU, you get to learn about your own culture. You're just, I don't even know how to describe it, bro. Like, you just learn to love yourself for you rather than, oh, you're like, you know what I'm saying? You're special because you're the brown kid on the block. Feel me? So it's lit. I'm telling you, it's lit. Okay, trust me. All right, but now we're gonna get into some of these Instagram answers, and some of y'all niggas is thirsty, bro. Now look, obviously the black women are going to be beautiful on an HBCU campus, right? This is a tough thing to talk about. You feel me? Because it's like the black women are beautiful. Don't get it fucked up. But at the same time, I'm not trying to objectify our queens, bro. You gotta save them for us. No, the support / love is unreal. That's also, I didn't talk about this earlier, but the support from your peers is unreal. Everybody wants to see you succeed, bro, because it's like in most spaces that we enter into the real world, it's not a very black dominated space. So like if you're doing YouTube, you're gonna be like, oh, we trying to get him up. Feel me? Like any form of art, we boosting it. Any business you have, any small business, we gonna make it big. Black excellence, facts. The family, I like this one a lot. Finding people like you that are just also, hold on, I can't read. Finding people like you that are also black, but not just because they're black. Because sometimes when you're in a predominantly white space, you know what I'm saying, you don't pair up with the black person just because they're black. But when you're in that space, you automatically have like a connection, because it's like, y'all know, we know what boat we in, right? Yeah, that doesn't exist. So that is a beautiful thing. Culture, having black mentors / examples to look up to for sure. Because you go to HBCU, there's graduates that have done crazy things. I can only speak for Howard, but I know other HBCUs have crazy alumni or alumnus. You know what I mean? Growth, black community connection / networking. Yes. That's the one. Culture, instructors who understand the black experience and connections. I like that one too. Learn more about black culture as a whole. Develop pride and hopefully gain self-respect. That yeah, basically wraps up the whole thing, feel me? I mean, shit, what else can I say? Alright, that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed. You already know what I want. Okay, let's be honest here. Look, I'm not even gonna say it. If you made it to the end, comment it down below. There's 3 things that every YouTuber says. I'm not gonna say it. Bye. Oh, here's a little, you feel me, Locky update. You know, it's getting long. It's getting long as hell. I haven't gotten a retweet since I've been back from school. I did one on myself, so it's a little rough, but it was my first ever self retweet. I don't know why I decided to put this in the end of this video, but here we are.